Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Layback Gamer, and we're back with another video. I'm not sure what it is, but it is bound to be, hopefully, a very exciting one. So yeah, we're back. And, well, you read the title, so you know exactly what we're going to be doing. So, if you like the video, leave a like. Maybe even consider subscribing if you really like the video. Ooh, that'd be very nice if you did. And, well, yeah, so go on, grab some food and a beverage, maybe not one that's that fancy, sit back, and enjoy the show.
So it seems like the situation with the Ottomans is rapidly spiraling out of control for them. This city just burnt down. And this city just burnt down because of barbarian influence. I think barbarians might completely eliminate the Ottomans in a short amount of time. Which means I really need to get our Let me try that again. I need to get our resettlement team going in this as soon as possible, so I can swoop in, gather up those lands, and start supplying the area with much needed organization. I'm hoping that it continues to expand into the Arabian Empire, and then maybe these two, the Persian and the Mayan Empire. I don't think that the Byzantines are going to be suffering through it, at least anytime soon, not without some aid from our criminal wing. But I do think they are going to start soon. Oh, that city's not doing so well. Yeah, those two cities might be the exception to this. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens from there. Really interesting to see what happens.
All it's just another brick in the wall.
We've got cloning now, which obsoletes the herding dog trainer and the hunting dog trainer. Not sure why it would do that. Anyways, we have the cloning laboratory, required to build a bunch of cloning related stuff, as well as clones, automatons, and clone infantry. The stem cell lab. Wow, that requires quite a bit. Crime of unlicensed cloning at over 175. Repet, which replaces pet shop, cat breeder, and dog breeders. Required to train Canis Superior. We get cats and dogs. Pretty sure I have a bunch of dogs too as a resource. We got the dinosaur park and the... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Diocene Park? Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. And be built at a minimum of 45 latitude degrees. And this one's maximum of 30. Interesting. We've got the first cloned mammal as well for a World Wonder project. I should probably consider working on some World Wonder projects. I haven't started up anything. Biopunk! You know, fun fact, actually the other day, I found that apparently that there's such thing as solar punk, which I thought was very interesting. Really so interesting, I might do a build of it in Minecraft. I just saw that our capitulation had ended with Cyrus. So from the looks of it, I think they are actually a barbarian state now. Means I can take them over. How nice. You guys, let's go see if that's true. And if it is true, we'll take that city. I don't know if it is, though. I suppose I'll see in just a moment if it is true.
Some upstarts always try to get closer to the source of creation by ascending to the source's level. The story of Icarus is of course a parable about the folly of such an effort. Get too close to the sun, and your hubris will get you burned.
I don't think the full quote got read out, so I'm going to read it out. Some upstarts always tried to get closer to the source of creation by ascending to the source's level. The story of Icarus is of course a parable, I'm gonna go with parable, about the folly of such an effort. Get too close to the sun, and your hubris will get you burned. Yet, in the eyes of the 21st century capitalist culture, which worships at the twin altars of individual and technology, Icarus had Sorry, I'm still in the middle of a workout, and a little tired, out of breath from that. Icarus have initiative, and his melted wings do not represent some deep character flaw, he just needed some better beta testers. From Marcus Olson, or Olson? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name. Biopunk DIY scientists hack the software of life. We have organic infantry. Wow, that's a lot. I might get Biopunk in the capital and pump out 15 units of organic infantry for our armies. Of course, we get Biopunk, designed animal show, protein artist, microbiology artist, animal designer, designed animal battle arena, organic city. My goodness. Biopunk lab, pheromone lab, species revival lab, weaponized flora, design animal zoo, chimera surgery clinic, and organic computer lab, as well as the improvement of Biopunk. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to get. Unlike Dieselpunk, Clockpunk, Steampunk, what are the other punks that we had? I don't know. I know there's a solar punk. I hope we get that, because that would be pretty cool. Actually, hold on. While I've got my microphone unmuted, let's see if we can get Biopunk built. Oh my goodness, the capital is at 70 people. 70 population. Yep, there's Biopunk. That is a lot. Wow. Yep, we're getting that. Do we need to get anything else in here? I think we need a couple other things, but I gotta wait on that because holy crap, that's a lot of gold. Alright, so I think for the rest of war simulations, I'm just going to have it at no science so we can rush out a few buildings, which still include the city of this. Where is this? There it is. Still including this city so I can try to get to our to these units a bit quicker. I don't want to cancel this stuff because this stuff could be useful. And then of course we got the military stuff. Police helicopters. Oh yeah, I got that in the city to help boost its crime fighting abilities. Let's see here. Yep, they have indeed captured, the barbarians have indeed captured that city. So let's kill this, and then get this defensive crew down here. Why is there a freight? Why is there a freight there? You know what, that don't matter. Let's just get these guys down here, and they'll be fortifying that city once the time comes. And that's another city under our hands. They'll take it a little bit before the borders are eventually pushed back. But no, apparently Persia came back. Oh, Persia must have took another one of their cities. That's the only reason I could see them back here, as well as see them on the board there. So yep, I'd like to keep the city. Worked for it, and I'm gonna keep it. So this is the last time I'm going to comment on this until if they are defeated. Oh, looks like Persia managed to come back. So I'm going to remain at war with it, or I'm going to remain hostile to them, so I can take over their city there. But the Ottomans are losing more ground. I think they just lost this city this turn. I don't know if this city flipped this turn or if that was on a previous turn. Can't remember. But last time I'm going to mention this, the Ottoman are slowly on the way out, which is great, because one less civilization means we're closer to our goal. And I think I've been noticing that turns have been going a bit faster, actually. But they start to go slightly faster, since there's less people on the board. I'm hoping that trend continues, and that, as a matter of fact, it keeps going much faster in the future. But Yeah, just thought I would mention that. Still trying to build up settler task forces in order to come settle these lands, so we'll see where all this ends up in the end. We've gotten the great engineer, Philo Farnsworth, sorry. Was an American inventor and television pioneer. He made many contributions that were crucial to the early development of all electronic television. He is perhaps best known for inventing the first fully functional and complete television system. Nice. Without him, we probably would have, well, maybe different TVs, I would say, but still, that's a nice little bit of history right there for you. So we happen to have, yes, we all, actually I forgot I could just mute the audio in the background if I wanted to, because I have the new system I'm trying to do. Anyways, a couple turns ago, I managed to capture a warlord commander that was roaming around this island. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that is annoying. I will definitely need to build a big navy to protect my stuff there. Anyways, I captured a warlord commander, got him over here, and now our sniper is going to be led by this command. He can lead troops, right? No, he cannot. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to get him to lead this sniper, but I guess he can't. We'll have to build one of our own then. Well, he can join this army as a, we'll go with General Edmund Duke of, well, American Empire. Oh, Israel's back. Nice to see you, Israel. Anyways, I guess we'll give Edmund here a promotion there. Either I built him thinking I could, or I captured him. I cannot remember. I really can't remember at this point. Who do you see? That is a pheasant. Thanks. No, we'll get you guys. We'll upgrade you guys later, because right now we're busy spending money on those cities.
A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of color ribbon.
We finally got war simulations after keeping down the research for I think about 18 turns. I've been using that gold to fund the city of this, not only just finishing up what it's got in the menu currently, but also rushing out a bunch of other buildings to help make it a very economic city, and as well as a very productive city. Anyways, we got access to security cameras, very nice. Combat simulator, we got to get that in a couple of our cities, because that's more free experience. And then flight simulator, definitely got to get that in our military production cities, especially Slane. I've barely gotten started in this session, and I already got a source of jade. Which is fantastic. I played one turn accidentally off camera, and noticed that, well, the Incans lost a city up here, so I'm getting my army, that happens to be in the area, to go get me a brand new city. I still haven't found where the Israelites kind of rebelled. And that means that I've got to try and find where their city is. Which I have no idea. Now, I do know where the Persian city is, and we're on our way down to try and capture it, so I can get another city down here. And yeah, it's kind of all the interesting updates. Still planning on getting still finishing up on the rest of this region here. At least the outer isles of the Asian continent, which is looking, they're not looking very good, their borders. Our culture's just that good, it's crushing them. And I suspect that if crime doesn't end up making them flip, well, to barbarians, our culture pressure might be enough to get them to ask to join our empire, which would be nice, because that would take care of a whole lot. But I first need to finish having my borders actually And we're finally have our army ready to go to capture the city of the Persians. Oh, Cyrus. Let's discuss something. Your head would look good on the end of a pole. So we declare war on Cyrus, move our boys in, and then begin attacking. Oh, that didn't take much effort at all. No, I like that. I like when that's the case. Yes, please install new governor. And I guess the Persians are once again gone from the game. We got a brand new city here. Looks like I need to get another city out here, but we can do that with some time. I'm just happy we got another city. It makes us one step closer to ultimate domination that we're going for. Much to my annoyance, it would seem that the barbarians did in fact burn this settlement down. And also, the Indians are back. I don't know where they're at. I'd assume somewhere in the Incan territory. Hopefully they're in the middle of capturing a city. Somewhere. Or they're going to... I'm guessing these cities are probably getting ready to do open revolt and side with the Indians. Granted, I don't actually know where their city is, where this city of theirs spawned in. Or if it did. But yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to focus a lot on mass resettlement rather than capturing cities, which is a bit of a bummer for me, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. We're getting the city of this ready to produce at rapid pace. We've already vastly expanded what it's capable of doing. And I've slowly also been getting all the commerce buildings going so that this city becomes a... Ooh, nice. Modern crane. That's actually going to make production even faster. Adding an extra 70 to that. Now, what are some of these going to be? 3 for a couple of these. That's 3, 2, 1s, 2s. Okay, yep. This is looking really good. Probably maybe attempt to get another... maybe I get a wonder in this city too that can help. Ooh, actually, Kingdom Center, I think would be an excellent addition. We gotta wait a couple turns in order to get the gold. Sorry, I have to wait 1 turn in order to get the gold to rush this out, but that's an acceptable sacrifice. Just to keep you guys up to date, I recently bought this police Pressinet, however you pronounce it, in Alexandria, and they started producing SWAT teams, which have 100 strength. So I'm going to be producing SWAT teams from here on out, and probably upgrading all these police APCs over into SWAT teams so that they're more effective on the defense, or whenever we happen to capture or settle new cities over here. So I'd take one final turn after my workout for the day, and I'm glad I did because the Mayans want to join our empire. And I am more than happy to accept that. You may now become part of our faction, well, part of our global empire. No, you cannot join the Aztecs. No. I don't want you to. And that's more land for us. Fantastic. We're getting a pretty good presence on the eastern coast of the expansion continent. Slowly yet surely, we're going to continue to push outward and onward. I'm also noticing here's the Indians. They have a few troops rolling out here. I thought I saw, yeah, they've got a few presence riddled throughout here, so they very much are alive and trying to wreak some havoc. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of Marines here stationed on these mountains that could easily come down and take over those areas. I'm kind of hoping that Gandhi turns his forces around to maybe attack both of these cities. That would be very beneficial for me, as that would be 2 more cities that the Incans would no longer have control, and it would join this area, our cities up here, with the cities that we got down here, and further strengthen our presence on the eastern coast. And they're not... I'm pretty sure the Incans are going to collapse at some point. They don't have that many cities left. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sorry, there's 3 cities down here. And this area is looking like Gandhi is eventually going to take over, which is good for us. And our presence is slowly starting to erode this area as well, which is fantastic. We just need to keep the pressure up a little bit more, and eventually we'll have control here. And I don't really look at this area too much. Probably could afford to get a map from the Holy Romans and the Celtics, just to see what's going on up here. Because there's not a whole lot. There's a few barbarian cities cropping up that we could go and send a couple armies to take over, but I don't have anything producing over here. Should probably consider getting one of the should maybe consider getting Surium. I hope I pronounced that right. I should probably, once the city of this is done, then we can come over here and start rushing buildings out. Although I think this is pretty much, aside from every other turn, of rushing production out, because when we rush production out with a bunch of buildings, some of the overflow does get kicked into the next building, and thus we end up getting a bit of a chain going here. And yeah, we are starting to make some progress on the rest of this stuff. Admittedly, it could always be a bit more. As you can see here, I've been doing a fantastic job at just finishing buildings up. Just tons and tons and tons of structures. Honestly, if construction workers could work this fast, we would have to just throw a ton of gold or a ton of money at them, just to go, hey, get this done quicker. Get it done within a year. Oh, imagine if you could do that and suddenly all the infrastructure of the world is built. Yes, I think I'm just going to end up working on this now, or a bunch of this other stuff. Make sure we get the science going in this city, because we are going to need it. We have factories being destroyed by marauding barbarians up here. How annoying. My anti-tank died. Just as annoying. We're gonna have to send some troops to go deal with that. That's our new city. I do have a few... Oh, these are partisans. I don't want to send partisans in. They would die kind of quickly. Alright, send the anti-tanks out. Oh, I didn't want that. Built that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping maybe I could do something with this. This massive offshore platform. Send it around that side. We'll see what we can do with it a bit later. Anyways, where was this? Oh, over here. I wanted to try and get rid of some of those barbarians because they're destroying my hard work. And I cannot abide by that. Trained dogs. When did I get a bunch of trained dogs? No, send them over here and we can make them into police dogs. Hooray, I guess. Oh, and here's another city. Another city that's getting ready to be settled. We just need to send it down to here. We'll get this city settled. And I've got one more city in mind up here. Just gotta remove the barbarian presence from this island. And that's another island captured and under our control, which is fantastic. Going to be continuing to make my way up the coastline here. I've got plans to put another city on this side, and it's going to have the side benefit of eventually pressuring the borders of the Maori settlement, the Maori capital. I think, most of their cities have been surrounded. by our culture primarily, but other culture as well, except for their capital. We need to kind of fix that, and I might consider rushing a bunch of buildings out in Nanjing in order to get a move on for that. I really want this. I really would like to. I don't know what civilizations will do, or at what point they decide, you know what, we'll just join up with your empire. The Mayans joined up, even though they had still a considerable amount of, respectable amount of territory for a city, but they just decided, hey, we're going to join up with you. Wondering if, how much is our culture in that? Yeah, our culture's like pretty well entrenched in some of these cities. So I might do a little more, I could do a little bit of pressure in some of our other cities in order to try and get them. Oh, there's another Maori city that I should probably increase the culture for. Oh, I'm about to lose that settler. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, I could probably try and get more culture bleeding out from these 3 cities, and hopefully that should bring that culture down enough to where I'm hoping the Mongols would consider. I'm hoping that they do. Joining our empire fully with every city that they have available to them. Bit of a big ambitious plan. No, not really that big, just ambitious. And I definitely have the funds to be able to afford to stage such a cultural campaign against. And yeah, that's I'm hoping we can make that happen, because that would be very nice for me. Very happy if we can make that a reality. My goodness, we really need to finish up on some of these cities. Which one was it? Oh, this was the exploit. Okay, you guys might want to wait a bit. Take this fleet and prepare to have them march on the city here. Just send the flamethrowers in. Oh! There's something I hadn't considered. I could just take the city over for myself. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have another city up here. And if that settler does end up dying, we've got the perfect settlement crew to settle this city. So let's go ahead and get another city built here. I'll just queue wild herbs up for the time being. And yeah, I quite like that. I like that a lot. I wasn't expecting to capture that city. I thought it was going to burn. I'm not sure if I would have preferred it to burn, but I thought it would burn. Anyways, get the Marines there. And these guys into here. Got a great general and a priest. Can I get you guys to here in one turn? Yep, I can. And I don't know if this place has an airport. Do we have an airport here? If we do, I'd like to transport them over back to the capital. We'll put a bit there. Yeah, we got an airport here, so we should be able to transport units. Or do I require a commercial airport? The one thing I wish that I had was the ability to search buildings. Speaking of buildings, this city's actually almost done with its latest order. With the previous order of buildings. I'm starting to see that a little bit more. Cities that I've queued up, I can't remember how long ago, are starting to... airfield, requires a drop zone. Yeah, we'll just construct, we'll rush that out for gold. Cities I had queued up a ton of buildings for are starting to finally get them all done. Which is kind of exciting. I could start to rush stuff out from them. Sick of you. Okay, yeah. So let's have each of these guys wait individually, and then on next turn I can we can take care of them Get them all shipped off. Got a great general down here for some reason. Oh, that was probably the Mayans. Okay, gotcha. So send him over here, and we'll actually have him inside the city if I can build something inside the city. If not, we'll give the city more experience. And as you can see here, and I forgot to rush this, I have the Motherland Calls building, which gives us free Motherland 1 promotion for mounted gunpowder units built in the city. Conscripts 1 unit per city when a rival declares war on us. Not that we're going to be doing that anytime soon. I don't know if we're rivals with anyone. Probably not. I don't think we are. I don't think we have any rivals. Pretty sure we don't. We might. Oh, I gotta get a worker team up here reconstructing this entire land that got damaged. Probably could afford another city up here too. Anyways, how's this coming along? Oh, it's coming along. Oh yeah, I forgot I queued up a bunch of buildings in here. I'll queue up more buildings later, and we'll get the rest of this going. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the progress that we're making. I gotta add on for all of our other cities, science. If I am going to, once we kill everybody off on the world, if I am going to be building more buildings, if I am going to be continuing on, I want to make sure that every city has its production, gold, and production, crime, health, gold, and science buildings completed. Once that's done, then I'm pretty... If we can get every city done with that, then I'm pretty certain we could probably get research entire technologies within 1 or 2 turns. And I can sit through that, no problem. All I would have to do is just hit the end turn button, basically. Ignore every request that any cities might make, and just hit end turn, end turn, end turn, end turn. And that's no problem. I could sit back and do that for a while, but... yeah, so far, we're looking really good.
And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I think. I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small little bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one, take it easy.